And in regards to obviously fighting on the UFC, they always talk about there's levels to this game, right? Did you find that there is a massive jump in, say, what you've faced here on the national circuit compared to now your two stints in the UFC? Do you feel like there is a massive jump, or is it just a jump? Or in your opinion, like, how do you feel that level between, say, the national and the UFC?
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a massive jump. This was actually my first real camp where I was able to not work and just train full time. And even then, it was still a very competitive fight where I used to be able to work full time, work 40 plus hour weeks, and then train on top of that, and then fight, and still be able to relatively coast through some of these fights on the local scene. But when you're fighting at the highest level, these guys, this is all they do. All they do is train day in, day out. So, there's definitely a massive jump in just the terms of how much training that needs to be done. And on top of that, obviously your opponent's doing the exact same thing. So there is, there's definitely a massive jump in between fighting on the local scene and fighting on the international level.
And in regards to your training, has much changed now that it's become your full-time gig? And what I mean by that is, are you doing more training, or is it the fact that you've now got more time for your body to recover? Because and I guess because obviously before you were working 40 hours a week and you were training, now you're not working. Are you filling those 40 hours, or is it more like, yes, you're still doing the same sessions, but as I say, you have more recovery time in between?
It's both. It's being able to fit more training sessions in, and also being more mindful of recovery, so much like sleep and nutrition. A lot of things that I've neglected in the past, especially on the local scene, has been my nutrition and my recovery. All I used to think, is the harder you train, the harder you suffer in the gym, the better I'm gonna get, which is obviously a lot of fighters' mentality. They have that mentality of, oh, I suffered this much and this much in the gym and blah blah blah, that I deserve to win this. It's not the case. It's about training smart, training hard and training smart. So it's a lot of things has changed, as much as my nutrition, being able to do strength and conditioning properly now, and then on top of that, obviously more time in the gym to be able to game plan and upskill in some certain areas where I might have been lacking.